Hi, welcome to the demonstration of the mobile self-encryption. This is an advanced system that helps the user to hide his private or confidential data in an encrypted way and away from his phone. The system encrypts the data and saves it on a server, which helps the user in two ways. Firstly, the data is encrypted using the user's key, so it can be decrypted only by him. And even if his phone is lost, he can have his data just by logging into the app in some other phone. The system has divided the phone's contents into contacts, messages, notes and files to simplify the user's work. And the user is allowed to change his key, but the data encrypted with the older key cannot be decrypted. And if the phone is lost, and to keep the app protected from the intruder, the user can log in through the web and notify that his phone is lost and the app cannot be accessed by anyone. Let's see how it works. Let's minimize. So this is the icon. Let's click it. So since I've already logged in, so my dashboard will be opened. So let's log out. So this is the sign up page. We'll create a new user later. Let's log in with the old registered user. So this is the dashboard. So as I told in the introduction, to simplify the user's work, the system has already divided the phone's contents. If you click on contacts, there will be a pop-up saying enter the key. So first let's go to settings. Now you will see here there are 4 different kinds of keys and a switch for each key. That means if you switch off the key like I did for the message key now, and let's go back and click on message, so it will not ask you for the key. So this is also used just to make the user's work easy. Let's switch it on. And if you click on message key, it will ask you to enter the old keys and the 2 new keys that you have to set. But like I said, the old data that was encrypted with the older key cannot be decrypted with the new key. It needs the old key itself. So changing the key is not a good option. So let's go back to contacts. Let's enter the key. The key is of 4 digits or 4 alphabets, anything. Let's proceed. And you will see there are 2 contacts that I have encrypted. So if you click on anyone, you will see the contact number. If I click on test, this is the test contact. And likewise you can see the copy button and the call button, just in case if the user don't want to save this contact, so he can directly click on the call button and the number will be redirected to the dialer. Let's go back. And to add a new contact, as you can see a plus button on the top right, and if you click on that, the phone's default contact will be opened and it will ask you to choose a contact. For example, I'll click this and you'll see the contact is added. That means the contact has been encrypted and it has been saved on the server. And since you have logged in, and if you click on Ankit, the data is decrypted as you have already entered the key and it is shown. So likewise you can also delete it. Let's go back. Let's go to messages. Each category has its own and different key just to make it complicated and difficult for the intruder. So these are the messages that I've encrypted. So if you want to add a message, you can add it by clicking on the top right plus button, and you will see the messages are being shown. These are the messages that have been collected from the inbox. So these are the messages that are on your phone and you can click them. You'll also get the multi-click option here, and if you press OK, it says the messages have been added, and if you go back, you will see all the messages here. And if you click it, you can see the sender's name or contact number, the date and time it was sent, and the message. And likewise you can delete them also. Same way with the notes. Let's enter the key for it. Let's proceed. And these are the notes that I've saved. If you want to write a new note, you can click on the plus button. You can enter anything and you can save it. So the note is saved and it is encrypted and it has been saved on the server too. And likewise, you can see it and delete it as well. Same way with the files. Let's enter and proceed. So these are the files, but files may contain a video, a image, a audio, a document. So for making it simple for you to understand, I have each of them of different category, and that can be deleted and that can be downloaded. So if you click on the top right icon plus, it will ask you which content you need, whether it is an image or video or audio or a file. So if I click on image, likewise videos, audios and file. But in file you have many options. You can also see the images, the videos, the internal storage, and if I have external storage as well. So the files contains everything. Let's go back. And likewise, if you want to download anything, you have to just click on the download icon and it is downloaded. It says the file has been downloaded to the mobile encryption folder, and if you go to the my files and you will find a mobile encryption folder and you will see that the file has been downloaded. Likewise, let's try with another item. Let's say alarm. Okay, so as you see, the alarm1.mp3 is also downloaded. Let's go back and let's make a new user this time. Let's sign up. Let's give it a name test, a random telephone number, a random email ID and a password. And submit. So it says the user is registered, and let's enter the email. Okay, so you are back on the dashboard, but if you click on contacts now, it will say no keys added. It also tells you to encrypt or decrypt, the system needs a shared key. So likewise, if you click on anyone, you will see that no keys add. There will be a pop-up. So if you click on settings, it will also tell you have not set any keys. So let's go back to settings and let's set a key for all of them. And the key should not exceed 4 and it should not be below 4. So it should have 4 digits or 4 alphanumeric, anything, but it should be 4. So for simplicity, I am just entering the initials. And as you see, as I click save, the switch is automatically turned on. Let's go to file. Let's enter the key. So in case if I enter a wrong key, and you can see the proceed button only when it finds there is a 4-digit or a letter. It says invalid key. So let's enter the right one and proceed and say it has no files added. So let's add some files. Let's add all of them. Let's add. Okay, so it says uploaded successfully. So we added an image. If we go back, you will see the image. Likewise, a video. Let's add an audio too. Let's add a document also. If you go back, you will see all of them. And let's see the my files now, and let's delete the old files. And if you download, so I'm downloading all the files. So as you see, I've downloaded all the files. And let's say we add a message. We add this, and let's say the message is added. Okay, so the message has been added with a key that has contents like 4 times M, and you can see the message contents here. So what we'll do, we'll go to settings, we'll change the key now. It will also ask you to enter the old key, and let's say this time we enter MESG, the short form of message, and save. Let's go back and let's try entering 4 times M. It says invalid, so let's enter message. Okay, so as you click on the message, you will see the message contents. You cannot understand anything, while it will show a pop-up error where it says that it has a bad decryption. That means the secret key is not the right one. So let's switch back to the old one. Let's enter MESG 4 times M. And let's now try. Yeah, we got it back. And in case your phone is lost and you need to protect it from the intruder, you have to log in into the web, which will be shown now.
So let's now explore the web portal part of user. So whenever the user lost his mobile or unable to find the phone, he or she need to update the mobile phone status using this web portal. So let's log in. So as you can see, it says update mobile status, where the current status is none. Right now there is no status updated. So whenever the user lost his mobile, he need to update the status as lost, and if the user found the mobile, then he need to update the status as found. So by updating the mobile status as lost, what that Android application will do is, it will lock itself and will not let anyone to get logged into that application. So this is how anyone could not be able to access the mobile data of yours, and will keep the data secure. So if I update the status as lost and click on update button, it will show a message that mobile status updated, and also it will display the current status as lost. So if we select the status as found and update it, so the current status has been changed to found. And when the user found the mobile, he need to update the status as found using this web portal. Then only user will be able to access the data using the Android application. So let's log out from here. So this is how the web part of mobile self encryption works. Thank you.